may want to take a trip down the street to the Frazier International History Museum. Images of swords, battles, and duels may come to mind, but museum staff is working hard to change the focus to one of education, history, and hands-on learning. Here's more.
To reflect the new approach, the Frazier's larger temporary exhibits have focused on local history, like the story of the Louisville Water Company, and topics that every age group can relate to, like their History of Toys exhibit.
Local history is a really important part of that, because if you don't understand where you're from, it's very hard to live and grow and be a complete citizen.
The Frazier's third floor is home to the Royal Armory's galleries, which house a legendary collection.
If you're a Louisvillian, take advantage of that. It literally took an act of Parliament to allow these things to be in our building. So it should be a source of community pride.
Not only is it home to that exhibit, but it's the first floor in the Frazier to have undergone a transformation with only one goal: making learning fun.
What have you done?
Young and old alike will enjoy really getting their hands on a piece of history.
We've had this amazing collection of artifacts, but it's all been behind glass, and you couldn't touch it.
They can sort of explore it for themselves. We don't have to keep telling people. They can look and find out and touch and feel.
So, for example, we have added some mail, which a lot of people call chain mail, but you can actually touch it and see what it would have felt like and how heavy it would have been. You can start to get a sense of what it would have been like going into battle, holding an extra 75 pounds on you perhaps, not to mention all your weapons and that kind of thing. Something that's been very popular in that same gallery is the longbow interactive. What people do is they actually try their hand at a medieval longbow, like might have been used in the Battle of Hastings in 1066. That was a really pivotal weapon at the time, and this lets you see how hard it really was to use those and how skilled you must have really been. The interesting thing is the tension on that longbow, which you see these big strong guys come in here and struggle to pull it back, is actually only half what a real longbow would have been. So that's fun, and everybody loves doing it. Also nearby, we've got a trunk of stuff to dress up. So you could dress up like a princess, or perhaps a lord, or a knight from the era.
The floor also features new informational panels that tell the stories of some of the notable women of the time.
Parts of history that a lot of people know about from their history books, but that weren't previously covered in this gallery, like Joan of Arc, Queen Elizabeth. We wanted to add in more stuff for girls, and also obviously be true to history. I think a lot of people who may have been through this gallery a couple of years ago are going to be pleasantly surprised to come back and see more of what they're probably interested in.
They would have called it a sword. You can call it a cut and thrust, because you cut and you thrust with it.
And of course, the Frazier still has demonstrations and historical interpretations to bring history to life for visitors.
Now you can feel that one's a little bit heavier, and that one's a little bit lighter.
When learning's engaging, folks are more eager to learn. And at the Frazier, that's very important because they feel that when we understand our past, we're more likely to create a better future.
If you're interested in checking out the newly improved Frazier Museum, it's located in Museum Row downtown at 829 West Main Street. Call 753-5663 for more information.
Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro government.